Howdy funky people, welcome to Carfunkle. You can call me Carby or Carb. I'm a Carbuncle and I make mythology videos. This one is another one in a long line in my Greek deities Iceberg series. The order isn't important, since you're probably just here for the stories, but if you want to see them in order, check out the playlist or the comments to see if the other videos are out yet, to see if there's a playlist, and, see if there's just the mega edit, because there might be the whole, 4-hour-long video out. I think I mentioned this already, but these lower layers are going to be mostly gods that have one thing that they do with no myths associated with them, so don't be surprised if it sounds like I'm just doing roll call. Layer 12. What rhymes with 12? Hesperus, personification of the evening star. Phosphorus, personification of the morning star, also known as Eosphorus. Dysnomia, personification of lawlessness. She appears in some stuff, but mostly just as I mentioned. Hermaphroditus. Originally one of the Erotes, a class of winged boy gods of love who worked for Eros. He was considered very handsome, and his beauty attracted the naiad Salmacis, or Salmachus, who tried to take advantage of him. She prayed they'd be united forever, so a god merged the two of them into one intersex deity. Their name is their namesake for the term hermaphrodite, referring to the sex of animals that produce both male and female gametes. People confuse this term with intersex people, but intersex people aren't hermaphrodites as they produce only one gamete or are infertile. So, there's the difference. Pyroeus, god of the wandering star, aka Mars. Atropos, the final fate or morai of three. The fates decide the fate of all lives. Clothos spun the threads of life, Lachesis decided how long a life should be, and their fate, and Atropos ended it by cutting the thread. Aegon, a word for sport or competition. This god was probably the personification of sport. This word also became the origin word for agony, antagonist, and protagonist. Euthymia, female spirit of prosperity, one of the younger Karaites. She's also a member of the Egyptian pantheon on coins. Homonoia, minor goddess of concord, unanimity, and open-mindedness. Lemos, personification of starvation, hunger, and famine. Lemos' sex isn't known and wasn't portrayed as either stereotypically male or female. They're one of the spirits who stay at the entrance to Hades. Momus, personification of satire and mockery. He was often used as a mouthpiece for criticism of tyranny and later a social critic of contemporary society. Basically, when a writer wanted to talk trash about a king, they'd make Momus say it, and when the king comes to execute the writer, they'd just say, it wasn't me who said it, it was Momus. You gonna be mad about a god saying it? Philophrosinine. This mouthful is the female spirit of welcome, friendliness, and kindness. It's a good thing she didn't become the word for welcome. Could you imagine saying Philophrosinine instead of hello? Thomas, sea god, son of Pontus and Gaia. His wife was Electra, another Oceanid. He also had some harpy daughters named Aello and Oxype. You might recognize these harpy names from video games like Final Fantasy, where they're used as the name of various harpy species. Eupraxia, personification of well-being. Sounds like a swell dude. Lolantos, Titan father of Aura, genealogical Titan, so no lore. Thrasos, personification of boldness. Despite boldness being considered a positive trait, Thrasos has only been referred to in negative context. Stillbon, sky god. Adikia, personification of injustice and wrongdoing. Arethusa, a nymph who bathed in a stream, not realizing it was the river god Alpheus. Alpheus fell in love with her, but she ran once she discovered who he was and his plans. She wanted to stay a virgin so she could continue being an attendant of Artemis. After a chase, she began to sweat, so much in fact that she turned into a stream. Pantasos. His deal is he appears in dreams as inanimate objects. Astrape, female personification of lightning and attendant to Zeus. Apeliotes, lesser anemoi or wind god of the southeast wind. This wind was thought to be responsible for rain. And that's it for this layer. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a gem emoji, a like, and subscribe for even more gods. You'll definitely want to be around once the bigger edits come out. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye.
You. A glimpse of the past or one of your nightmares.
He's trying to slow me down. There's the rift.